How you doing? Bebop Ranger Cure, aka Superb Owl, with Model Railroad Update 1010, 5 plus 5. Yeah, I'm really excited. If you saw on my Instagram page, those of you who are subscribed, I got this for $158. I don't even have to say what it is. I'll just show it to you. Yes. But just for the hell of it, I will. The James Goes Buzz Buzz set from 1999 with the very first logo. Comes with the heat sensitive nose James, the Boco. You'll see why I paused. A James Goes Buzz Buzz VHS, which is a $12.98 value. And a bunch of clickety-clack track. It even shows you a picture of everything. The VHS still works. I mean, it was sealed. Everything was sealed. Right here where my finger is, where it says live action animation, when it was sealed, this sticker was on it. Watch Thomas on Fox Family. I was able to like secure the sticker there. So I finally, you know, moved a lot of shit. The two circles that were in between, you know, I don't know if I did an update on, I did do an update on removing the, yeah, never mind, I did. So now the spider is no longer, you know, hovering over there here. It's up here. This is the new Spider Mountain layout. Harold with his skull mask is here. The, you know, GG1 bridge is here. The hotel, the Kipling gorilla, a signal, the branches, one of the Meritas, the workmen, which are caterpillars for this railway, and the giant the giant dangerous yet friendly clam, and a sign. Now you're probably wondering, how do engines get to and from? Because, you know, it's just two circles, there's no switches or anything. Well, I have something special planned for it, and it's got something to do with that. Anyhow, here's the new layout. Cranky is now down here. This Cranky is now the Strasbourg Cranky. The Ornament Merida is now the controller of the Strasbourg Railroad. But the main railroad is this railway, whatever. I merged the clickety-clack track with, you know, my figure eight and all my destinations. Now, as for the James Goes Buzz Buzz set, there's a couple things that disappoint me. One, if you look really carefully, I don't know if you can see these ridges here, like in the light, but it seems to me, I mean, I contacted the seller because I was a bit concerned. I think the box somehow got wet or something. I mean, it's kind of banged up, even though everything was safely tucked away. But James was a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, I'm happy I got him, but now I'm not sure if it was because the box was wet or whatever the reason was behind that, but his nose no longer, you know, lights up when you press it. Probably due to the age of the toy. And if you look carefully at his tender, the yellow on the 5 is starting to fade, whereas the normal Happy Face James, which was also from around the same year, is a lot brighter. See? But that's fine. He's got the Widow's Peak on the back. I mean, I'm still happy I got him. It's weird. The box is depicted as the wooden funnel James. Wooden funnel, but it's actually the plastic funnel. But what's strange though, even though it's the wooden funnel, he's still got the plastic hull, the 3D hull, whatever. So anyhow, another disappointment in this set was Boco. On the box, he's depicted as the gray top Boco. Even in the picture in the front, it's the original Boco. This one came with the set, and this was the one I already had. They're both the white top. So that was a little disappointing. that he didn't have the gray top. I would have had both versions of Boco. Not that it's really a big loss. It's the exact same engine. It's just different color, you know, top. Oh, I mean, I'm still happy I got the set. The turntable was great to have again. If you saw in Scrambled Eggs, my new Daisy made a cameo. I also did a live video on Instagram. Also, that same day from a different seller, I got Mike the Arlesdale engine. I have a clever idea. I'm going to remake another classic YouTuber episode. And it's good that I got him because he's an Arlesdale engine, and one of the packages for Cranky is Arlesdale luxury liner, so it'll be tailor-made for Mike. As you saw in what's the name of that episode I did? Percy Proves a Point, and I added an alternate title. I got this at Target on Sunday. It's a DK monster truck. I had the original DK with the regular wheels, but now I got the monster truck, and all three big loader engines fit perfectly, especially Percy. He comes with a rubbery, banged up car, which could be used for demolition derbies. I mean, you know, monster trucks destroy old beat up cars, but in my series universe, it's Chef's banged up car. Narenja is back. The orange Shep is back. Now, anyhow, back to the James Goes Buzz set. Also, like Thomas Wooden Railways review, the only way to indicate that this is the James Goes Buzz set, besides the characters, is the house only has the beehive. And, oh shit, it's peeling. Oh shit. I was going to mention the ridges from the water or whatever that was. Now it's peeling. I'll have to tape that, you know, to make sure that's safe and secured. Overall, it's a decent layout. I was thinking of getting maybe the roundhouse one day, but seeing as how I had a hard time squeezing all this in, not a hard time, but seeing as how it was a little tricky to squeeze everything in, there's no way I'm going to be able to fit that. I'd have to get rid of a lot of destinations. I got enough. I got the station. I have a house. I have the satellite tower. I have Cranky. I have a little house. I have a tunnel, which is connected to the Trackmaster tracks. And the crossing gate. So that's everything for, you know, the model railroad. Earlier today before work, I tested this, and I was afraid with the, you know, the fact that it got wet or whatever happened to the box and the tray, the house and James, whatever. It's miraculously worked. I mean, water going into something doesn't necessarily mean it's there forever. It evaporated or dissolved. But I'm just surprised that I was able to find the entire set. There was another seller that was selling the exact same set for like $500. Who knows? It could have had the gray top Boco, no wet box, a perfect good James, and so on. But I'm just happy I got the set because I always wanted it. And for the first Thomas VHS that I've had in, God, almost 20 years, at least it's the classic logo. I never had that many tapes with, you know, this logo because I want to say around 1999, around the time I got into Thomas, maybe 2000. By that point, you know, the Thomas and Friends logo was used for merchandising, but not for the show. It began using it for the show in 2002, beginning with season 6, which is the first season of a turning point. Even though I do like season 6, that's like the only season that stands out between the classic era for me and, you know, season 7, which is technically classic Thomas, but I don't like that season. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, you see those two trees with the red apples on them behind the plain one? They also came with the set. It also came with plenty of ramps and buffers, which was good. Because I didn't have space for one of the male buffers, I just put a stop sign there. That could be good for accidents, you know. That could be good for accidents. I'm not going to spoil what episodes I have in mind, but I can show you After this video is done recording, I'm gonna begin production. I actually wanted to wait before doing this model railroad update because I have at least two more things coming. I have the Take Along Rusty to the rescue. Take Along Rusty and the rescue cars. My first take alongs in a long time. I just thought, Take Along was, mediocre. It was okay. I mean, they sure are easier to find than Ertls. But it seems like the Ertls were taken better care, what I've seen, because there's a lot of banged up take-alongs. And because they're magnetized, the tender engines could be lost to tenders. And the other thing is the express coaches. I ended up going with the express coaches. I originally used a Sawmill log car and Henry's log car as express coaches, but I don't know. I don't know why I can't stop buying woodens now. I mean, I practically bought the entire Ertl collection. Wait. Oh, there's one other thing I didn't mention, even though it's not part of the layout. All these engines here, with the exception of these four, the Lorries and Terrans, are all new. I bought a new lot. 6 new engines. Let's see what they are. Lord Harry. I'm still thinking about Godred and Culdee, but then I'd have to get Catherine, who's a UK-based Ertl. She's going to be a bitch to come, like, my lip rings from AliExpress. Yeah, number 6. And so now I've had every single mountain engine at one time. I grew up with Culdee. I had Godred from another lot. And I think I had Culdee again. Now I got Lord Harry. Also, with the lot is another Diesel 261. Simple. Another Stepney. He had a really scratchy funnel, but I colored it out with my Sharpie. So you could barely notice it. Duke, another Duke, simple. Oh boy, these two were fucking made my day. Metallic Thomas. Yeah. Oh yeah, very shiny, and the fucking main event. And I made sure the seller sold it. Made sure it was in the box. Because when I bought Bertram, when I bought the Smudger lot, Smudger was accidentally not in the box, so the guy sold it. The guy mailed it anyways, because he said his kids were playing with it. But he was able to, ship it out. I didn't have to pay extra, obviously, because it was included. He just forgot. Anyhow, I made sure the seller had, drum roll please, Metallic Henry. I always wanted him, and I'm finally happy I got him, and it's amazing the type of condition he's in. Now, if I can only get my hands on a model of Metallic James, the balance of Ertl history can be restored. I mean, sure, there's a couple others that I'm missing, Rheneas, Duncan, and I think they made Duke and Lord Harry in Metallic, but I'm focusing on the standard gauge engines. Just for the hell of it, I might just get every single American Ertl, just for the hell of it, because I'm very close to finishing the entire U.S. catalog. Besides Culdee and Godred, with Catherine, which will be a bonus because she's not a U.S. release. Oh shit, my nose is getting red. Maybe I got buzz disease. Anyhow. The mountain engines, Metallic, Rheneas, Duncan, Duke, and Lord Harry, or one. I think Godred or actually no, maybe they weren't Metallic. The mountain engines. So anyhow, the mountain engines, Wilbert 16, and the remaining Metallic engines, and they also made a limited edition Ertl Thomas with the snowplow Santa had, and so Topham had dressed as Santa with the. A scruffy, a scruffy that says Toy Box on it with some presents. Other than that, I'm pretty much done with Ertl. It would be cool if they ever released the prototype of lady that was Rheneas and Smudger. It was their model. So anyhow, that's the end of my That's the end of my Model Railroad Update 10, and we're about to crack 15 minutes. This gives me an idea. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Thomas and Henry visit the Golden Railway, which there's no such thing. Anyhow, good night, everyone.